So as experts tell us, there are three levels or three layers of brain we have: conscious mind, subconscious mind, and unconscious mind. The conscious mind is the mind we are always thinking in. This is the active part of the brain. So right now I'm talking, you are listening, we are using our conscious mind. Subconscious mind is in the background. We don't have much control on it. When we go to sleep, our conscious mind also sleeps with us. Subconscious mind never goes to sleep. It continuously keeps working 24/7. And then there is a deeper brain which is called unconscious mind. Unconscious mind is very deep. It doesn't change much. It's more like genetical code. Some people are left-handed, some people are right-handed. That's the type of the things controlled by unconscious mind. So the best way to understand the functionality of these three layers of brain is the analogy of a computer. So think of your conscious mind as the random access memory of your computer, laptop or desktop. So random access memory is a small memory, but it's very active. Whatever you do on your computer is always processed actively in the RAM area. Also in your computer, there is a hard drive. There is a bigger memory area, which is equivalent to subconscious mind. Our brain or mind is also similar. Experts tell us that our conscious mind is only 10% of our brain capacity. Only 10%, which means we consciously only use 10% of our brain. And the subconscious mind has a larger memory. That is why it's very important that we try to learn the techniques which would influence our subconscious mind. In the theory of left brain, right brain, experts also tell us that there are things which come from inside us. There is an inner power we call. That inner power or those internal strengths we have are basically from the subconscious mind. Let's talk about passion. What is passion? When you want to do something and it is so deeply desired that you are all the time thinking about it, you are all the time talking about it, you want to do something very passionately about it, that is something is already in your subconscious mind. You are seeing dreams about it. When you see a dream, it's not your conscious mind, it's your subconscious mind. As I said, subconscious mind is very, very powerful. If you are able to bring something down to the level of subconscious, your ability to execute becomes very easy, right? That's why we look around and we say people who are passionate with something, they really become masters of it. And as I said, the third layer, unconscious mind, is a little deeper. It's possible to change that, but seldom. Usually throughout your life, you are not able to change much at that level, and that's your operating system in the computer analogy. What are we doing right now? We are using our conscious mind or conscious brain. Now what happens, what you communicate as your opinion or as your point of view is based on your life experiences. It's different for different people. Listen carefully. Everybody is different. Why they are different? Because their life experiences are different. You may spend your life in a very tough and challenging environment, or you may have spent your life in a very normal or very lenient, laid back type of environment. If you are grown up, matured adult, it would have reflected on your lifestyle and your personality and the way you look at things. Where are our life experiences? Just like a computer, when you are working in the RAM area, you are processing something actively currently. The computer is working in that RAM limited memory, but when it needs, is goes back to the hard drive and pull the relevant information and process it. We operate the same way. When you are discussing with someone, you are working in your conscious mind, but if necessary, your mind goes deep into the subconscious and pull the relevant memory. And you don't notice, but all the time your point of views, your opinions are formed based on what you are carrying in your hard drive, just like a computer, right? And based on that, you could start judging the personality of different people. By the time you reach your adulthood, you become a matured adult. There is a lot of life experiences already there. They may be good and bad. If they are good, you're lucky that you spend your time in the right environment. But for some people, those hard drives are full of garbage based on their life experiences for whatever reason. And some of you might experience the same thing, that your experiences are not good, or it's really not helping you to move forward in your life. Now, what could you do about it? So if you are 20, 25 or beyond that, 30, 35, and you say, look, my life experiences are not that good or not helping me, what should I do? Am I done? Why I'm sitting in this program? Well, you are sitting for a reason here. Type of the learning we do after our conventional or traditional learning. So conventional traditional learning is elementary school, high school, college, universities, and then you start a career. That's the traditional learning. After that period, you are already on a job, you already started your career, and you think, I still need to learn something. What you're trying to do is trying to create an intervention. Why intervention? Because you want to replace some of the files which are not desirable in your hard drive with the new information. Sitting in this program, this is a type of intervention you're doing. So you realize that, look, I'm doing fine in my corporate career, but probably if I enhance my strategy knowledge, I would be able to do better. That's an intervention. It's not conventional traditional education, but you made a decision to do some intervention. You enrolled in this program, and now we are sitting to try to do intervention. What this intervention is doing is trying to replace some of the old files in your memory, in your hard drive. All of your life experiences, if you are 30 years old, for example, you're not thinking about all those 30 years life experiences currently. You always think of something, you pull it from your hard drive, process it, and send it back. Based on the topic of conversation, your mind automatically goes into your subconscious mind and bring the relevant files. So in this program, you are doing an intervention. You're trying to bring new piece of information in a different, effective way to replace some of your old files. So after this program, or right in the middle of this program, you feel that now you have more empowered information. Now you are feeling more empowered, more knowledgeable, and you could make better decisions. Another thing to keep in mind, changing the files in your subconscious mind or hard drive is not easy. Because as I said, that we live in our conscious mind, not in subconscious mind. Subconscious mind is deep but very powerful. So you need to do something repetitively. Remember that when you do one habit repetitively, it becomes your second nature. Why it becomes second nature? Because to become a second nature, it has to be operated by our subconscious mind. Think of driving skills. When you started driving, you didn't know how to drive, right? And initially it was very challenging, but you consistently do it again and again, right? For a certain period of time, and you started to learn. Even after you learned, you were doing very consciously because you were operating in your conscious mind how to operate those different gadgets in your automotive car. But after a while, a few months or a few weeks, you started to notice that things are happening automatically. Now you don't have to think about it. Now you don't have to hold the steering wheel with both of your hands. Now you can drive the car, and you can talk to the people, you can drink the coffee, you can eat your burger, and you can also text, basically, which you should not, right? So what is happening, that by repetition, these operational functionalities have been shifted to your subconscious mind. And once they are shifted to subconscious mind operates directly without your intervention. So when you become a master athlete or master artist performer, those people do their things from their subconscious mind. They don't need to think about it. So similarly, back to the training and learning, what you are doing through these trainings, you are trying to create an intervention in a stronger and effective way. As I said, it's not conventional learning that you just listen to a lecture and then you are done. You are coming into this program, we are doing it in a different manner, we are doing it again and again. And if you are following the full format, then we are trying to do the intervention to replace some of your old files. And once you've gone through it and your files are replaced, then you are a sort of new person. And then you can operate at that level, right? So that's very strong analogy with a computer. And keep in mind that you are never done. Life learning process is lifelong. The brain is the only organ in the body which does not age. With more and more usage, it gets better and sharper. So you're never done with your mind. No matter what problems you have, you can always create intervention and improve it. And that's what we are doing.